Howdy and welcome all to Mobile Legends Adventure, an idle game where over time you just make natural progression, fairly simple and playing forward. If you're entering this game for the first time and you see this launch celebrations balloon up here, go ahead and tap on that and claim your Aurora right there, right away. The first thing I want to talk about while we get into some campaign here is team setup. This is a really easy stage. If you go up here and click the exclamation mark, you can see this type countering. Type countering grants extra 30% damage. Keep that in mind when you're playing because it can help you get through stages where you are completely underpowered. And that'll be really, really important for you as you progress through the game, especially in Arena where you're looking at someone and they might overpower you by 2,000 or 3,000 points, or even more than that. You can set up your team across from theirs to counter theirs type for type, and that is going to be a big, big help for you making progression in Arena or even in the Tower of Babel. And with campaign, you see all these chests. Each one of these chests, every time you get to it, is going to have a reward. You can't really look into it, but it's like 200 crystals here and there, and then the quest over here, you also get crystals, so you're essentially getting double crystals from completing these challenges, which is humongous as you make progression, because that's going to give you a lot of natural summons. And you get to Arena, and we're going to go to my record. Right now I'm ranked 6th in the Arena, and we're going to see I challenge them. So let's go find one of those guys, because when you're doing Arena, you want to find the highest ranking person you can beat and just continue beating them, because you can get unlimited refreshes. This is one of the guys I was beating earlier, he's one level higher than me, but I have higher power, and we were beating him. Here's Trips, right? Trips has a higher power than me, but we can fight them and counter them across from each other, right? Because he has 1, 2 martial, 3 elemental. So if I put my martial unit up here, they'll slowly kick over and counter that off, and then this should work. As you see, I am 10,000 power, or 14,000 power less than they are, and we're gonna hit battle. We're gonna hit battle, and we're gonna watch and see how it goes. My team should still win, even though I am 14,000 power lower than they are. And the reason I mostly win this is because Alice is one of the top ranked units in the game. My Alice is only at 7 stars right now and is still doing a lot of the work for my team. I would love it if I can get her 8 or 9 stars, because then she would be even better. It'd be great. And if I wanted to keep rising in Arena, I'd keep going and fighting this guy over and over and over again and just keep farming him, because he's the highest guy I can farm. See, there he is again. Beat him again. Now I'm at 1260, and I think I'm in 4th. So that's the strategy you can use to get higher and higher in Arena, because the Arena rewards, you go to the Arena rewards for the end of the season. Mythic Glory, you get the epic 5-star pieces, which guarantees you a natural 5-star, whereas the mythic is a random 5-star, doesn't necessarily guarantee your epic, and you get 600 crystals on top of your daily rewards, which are also really nice. So now we're going to go into and take a look at the Tower of Babel, a place where you're going to get a lot of resources as you progress through. I'm up to floor 260 in Tower of Babel on my server. I am ranked currently 11th. But once we beat these next couple stages, we should get up to about 8th or 9th, roughly. So you see this, again, I'm overpowered. They have more power than I do, but yet we should still win and clear with relative ease. And we might get through without anyone dying. Nope, Xylong died. But he's the squishiest unit on my team right now. What my team does, if we take a look at my team, this is going to be an interesting one because they have a lot of Marshall, and Grok is not Marshall friendly. We should still win this. We should still win this. I'm going to keep everything exactly the way it is, except I'm going to slide you up. And I'm going to slide you down. Because I want the Xylong to go after the Bruno. Because the Bruno's going to do CC. And he's squishier and Layla can do more damage. And I think this is what I want to do. And I should be able to win this with my team. Nope, Xylong's already dead. Clint is overpowered. Not really. But, oh, and I'm going to get wiped. I think here. Unless Leslie does magic. Leslie's going to kill Clint. And it's Leslie versus Bruno. If Leslie turns invisible, nope, we lost. So, now if I move, right, I'm going to move Xylong. I'm going to move him back here. And see if that changes it. And we should get a different outcome from this run, most likely, because Xylong's still alive. He didn't die right away. It's time. Alice is proc twice, and this is GG. We moved a unit from the mid line to the back line, and we won. And these awakening essences, you're getting 270 up here, which is big because it takes like 4,000 just to advance any. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to do some quick summons. I have some summons. We're hoping for a Gatto, a Leslie, and most importantly an Alice. And then after we do the summons, we're going to go in to the Dismantling Shrine and talk about that for a quick minute. We got a 5-star. We got a 5-star. What do we get? Epic Lancer, Eudora, need those. Valmont, I need those. Rafaela, don't really need those as much. She's a great unit. Saber, another Saber. I could use Saber. Saber is a great unit for countering double Clint. Because he's going to attack the backline, he's going to attack the Clints, and he's got a 30% buff against Marshall, so he's going to do that more damage. And we're going to use my crystals to 10 more summons. No Nat 5 this time, I'm just going to skip. Just gonna skip, and we got a Tigreal. Well, we got two stars, which is good. We got mostly 3 stars and a 4-star, so that's profit. We're gonna do this one summon. One summon is it's not a 5-star. That's one summon. It's a 5-star, but it's not. Okay. So now we're gonna go to the Fusion Shrine. We're gonna quick fuse. Great feature this game has is quick fusing. And then I can make a 6-star Franco. I have a lot of 6-star units up there ready for food, but I have a horrible time summoning when it comes to Marshall Nat 5s. So like progression, like I need 2 Clints to get my Clints to 8-star, and it's just a mess. It's a mess over here in my monster box. So now we fuse, go to this Dismantling Shrine. This is going to be a big help for the early game player because you're going to get a lot of resources here. I have 10k crystals. I would personally recommend saving those crystals because in this shop you have a chance to get epic 5-stars, right, for 60,000. I just spent most of mine because I had 70,000, and then I bought, what did I buy? I bought a Hylos because I'm going to use Hylos in the future, because you need, just to get to an 11-star unit, and I'll go show you all that later, but to get to an 11-star unit, you need 9 of the same Nat 5, and that's a lot. 9 of the same Nat 5 is going to take a while to get, so the more value to make the later game progression is to save up and buy the Nat 5s you need from this shop. That's going to be really important because you could buy these 4-stars, a full 4-star for 4,200, and you can buy the 12 4-stars that'll equal out to the epic 5-star, and that's going to give you a 7-star unit value, but those units only go up to a max of 8 stars, whereas the epic 5-stars you're going to need for 11 starring, 12 starring, 13, 14, 15 starring these units, and while the 7-star you're going to get in value out of the 4,200 there for the 4-star is big, the epic 5-star is where you're going to want to put your effort into. But it's personal player bias, to be honest. If you feel like your progression is going to be better if you're buying the 4-stars, go ahead and buy the 4-stars. But for later game, I recommend personally saving up for the epic 5-stars. And even if you try and gamble on a 5-star for 20k and you get 3 of those, that's a 6.5-star value, and there's no guarantee of an epic. I think your chances of getting a regular are like 2/3 to 1/3, so 1 in 3 might be an epic, but it's no guarantee. And then, so saving up for the 60,000, the 1/3 chance, you have a chance of 1/3 to get an epic Nat 5, but it's not guaranteed it's gonna be the one you want or one you need. I just save up, wait, and see what you get. The market over here, I buy a lot of stuff at the market when I have a lot of coin like I do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. I have 20. Go ahead and refresh. What I like to buy from the market is I like to buy my arena flags. I like to buy these pieces. They're 75k. Go ahead and buy those. Oh, those worth diamonds. Buy the ones that are worth coin. I buy a lot of them. That's how I get most of my summons, is by buying those in the shop. You get a lot of them. The tavern is something that's really useful for beginner players. The faster you can upgrade this, like I don't think I can upgrade it again yet. No, I can't. But you get a lot of free stuff from doing that. The labyrinth, I've already done my labyrinth for the day. It resets every day. You can go through it and get a lot of gear that you're gonna need to gear up your units. And I'm gonna show you my units real quick and show you the importance of gear specifically. Because as you see, the main units I use are Grok, Leslie, Gatto. I don't use my Mozkov at all. Never use my Mozkov. Xylong and Alice are my 5 main units. And if we take a look at my Mozkov, he's at 31,384 power. Okay, his gear is all blue. He's got no element specific gear for his element. And then we go over here and click on my Alice. She's at 32,000 power. She has more power. She's a 7-star compared to a 9-star. She's got more power, but her equipment is all purple. And that's the importance of equipment, because these buffs are humongously awesome. Okay. And then also, if we go over and take a look at my Grok and his equipment, when you get equipment that is element specific, like you see in that top corner of the piece of gear, it is elemental. Elemental, you get this buff. These buffs are huge, especially when it's like 1,000 HP. 1,000 HP here. And you keep getting those buffs. Take a look. Leslie doesn't have any, but she's all blue gear. I think the next unit I have that has a couple element specific pieces is Xylong. He's got a couple pieces, 60% more attack, 1,000 more HP. 1,000 more HP on my squishiest unit is not bad at all. So keep in mind when you're gearing up your units to try and match up those elemental specific units to those units. That's going to be a big help to you in the future. And yeah, the time portal, again, another good spot to get a lot of resources. You're going to get a lot of hero XP and everything from there. But yeah, this game, great game. Now we're going to get into those pay-to-play friendly aspects and where I think your most value is if you're a pay-to-play player, right? if you're early game play-to-play player, you're gonna most likely have this daily packs open to you, right? And if you have these daily packs open to you, I wouldn't worry about buying the 4-star. You might want to buy the 5-star pieces, okay? But I'd stick to these, right? These are going to be helpful for solid progression as you work through the game, and you're spending $2 a day. $2 a day all month. That's a good resource value right there. And then if you're going for summons, wait until you have this monthly pack available. And we're going to take a look at this monthly pack. I find the most value in this $19.99 and $20.99 pack combined over the $49.99 pack and the $99.99 pack. Because combined, those cost you $49.98. You get the same amount of crystals as a $49.99 pack, but you get 40 summons compared to 22 summons, and you get a ton of resources. So by buying both of those, you're going to spend $99, $97, or $96. It's going to be cheaper than the $99.99 pack, and instead of getting 40 summons, you're going to get 80 summons, and you're going to get the same amount of VIP points, and you're going to get the same amount of crystals. You get twice the summons, and you get a ton of resources. So your value is in the $19.99 and the $29.99 pack. The weekly packs are about the same in the same aspect as you get for you can get them twice a week, and you're gonna get 60 plus 2 Nat 5. You get 30 tickets and 2 Nat 5s guaranteed for that value. And if you buy it twice, it's 60 summons, 4 guaranteed Nat 5s. You still have that 1 in 3 chance at getting a Nat 5, and you're getting all those resources. Resources are a huge thing in this game. You value those resources for leveling up units, and that's where your key progression is going to be. If you're a pay-to-play player, these free diamonds down here, click those. You can get up to 200 free diamonds almost a day, because it resets every 3 to 4 hours. If you're just clicking on that and watching that, you can get up to 200 free diamonds a day. Your friends list, try and have your friends list maxed, and try and keep people on your friends list that are actively playing the game and sending you those hearts, because those hearts are going to give you free summons that you can use in the Wishing Shrine. And even with those free summons, you have, click the exclamation point, the free summons, you still have a 2% chance of getting a 5-star. It's not a lot, but it's still something. And also, if you're a pay-to-play player, keep an eye on the events, but the Diamond Fund is a lot of value. That's a value of 100 summons, right? Throughout the game, 100 summons, that's the value. And that's a lot for just paying $9.99. But, and then the monthly pass has value. The premium monthly pass has value over the monthly pass. If you're only getting one of them, get the premium. Because when you get your VIP up here, you get added to your premium monthly pass. So every day on my premium monthly pass, I get 200 extra gems and 3 Nat 5 pieces right now. And that's huge. Over time, that's going to have a accumulated value. It's greater and greater and greater. Just because I'm continually spending. And that's about all I got for you. The keys here are resource management. Key, you want to get those epic Nat 5s. They're going to be huge. Oh, Fusion Shrine, right? Just going to go over that. So in order to make a 6-star, you need 2 of the same Nat 5, 2 of the same 5-star. To make a 7-star, do I have anything 6-starred? I do. To make a 7-star, you just need 2 6-stars of the same element. To make an 8-star, you need a 5-star of that same unit and a 6-star from that element. To make an 8-star, or to make an 8-star. To make a 9-star, you just need 2 8-stars from that element. To make a 10-star, you need an 8-star of that element and the nat 5 from that element. So like for her to be a 9, or to be from a 9-star to a 10-star, you need, that's a 6-star from this element and an 8-star from this element. From a 10-star to an 11-star, you need 2 6-stars of that same unit. And that's why I value the dismantling shop, getting the epics. It holds more overall value to you later in the game. Yeah, that's all I got. I'd love to sit here and do a bunch of campaign and do a bunch of Tower of Babel, but I don't know how much time we're gonna have to do all that. I'll make more progression. The Hall of Fame, every time someone breaks a milestone, you can go up here and you can get some rewards and whatnot. I'm ranked 13th in Elemental, 18th in Tech, 17th in Martial, 9th in Light. That's weird. 12th in Dark. In the campaign, I haven't done any of my 12-1 yet, besides the one I showed you, but I'm 15th. And in the Tower of Babel, I'm 8th. And I'm pretty sure I can get past 270 and onwards. And I don't worry too much about this Angelo Ramon guy. I'm pretty sure he's VIP 15 right now. I haven't really talked to him too much in chat. I've seen him, but good player. Likes his wallet, that's okay. You know, this game is a pay-to-play friendly game. It's also a free-to-play friendly game. The higher you get, you're going to get a lot of free summons. The more campaign you do, the more tower you do, doing your labyrinth every day, doing your arena every day, you're going to get a lot of summons. Even in the tavern, 160 crystals coming my way in 3.5 hours. The guild is also a good thing. For the guild shop, I always recommend you waiting for these 60% off, especially if there's summons in the 60% off. Do we got anything here? The Xylong pieces, I might get those later. I might keep this one up until I get the Xylong pieces, because I might need those, or even the Hylos pieces. But I won't really worry about getting the 6,000 ones. And why some epic 5-stars are 6,000 and 3,600? I wonder if that's just the game valuing different units differently. And if that's the case, that's kind of weird. But yeah, that is Mobile Adventure Legends and basic strategy and resources and everything. And my food's here, so I'm gonna go eat. But enjoy the game, guys, and yeah, have a good one. Erudition out.